Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Nick.
And today, we don't have a reaction for Demon Slayer Season 3 Part 1. So here's the thing, guys. We saw it in theaters when it came out, like a month ago or something like that. So we don't have a reaction for you. So this video is basically just going to be, you know, giving our thoughts on the episode, giving our thoughts on our experience as a whole. Of course, we saw the new opening, so unfortunately there's not going to be a reaction for that either. But we'll give our thoughts on that as well. So yeah, guys, if you guys were expecting a reaction, this is not it. But don't worry, next week, episode 2 of Season 3, we will have a reaction for that, of course. And then from there on, we'll be all set for Season 3. But yeah, guys, so we'll quickly go over our thoughts on the episode, you know, the last 2 episodes leading into it, and the opening. So I guess to start, the last 2 episodes, dude, of course, of Season 2, were very hype. And of course, you know, the animation was top tier, as always. You know, ufotable, they just hit it out of the park every single time. Especially with Demon Slayer. You know, it's just like one of those shows where the animation is just like I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like one of the best animations. But yeah, the last 2 episodes, of course, they were insanely hype. We got Daki and Gyutaro, of course, and they were defeated by Tengen and, you know, Tanjiro and the rest of the gang. And in the process, Tengen was severely injured. He got, like, his hand cut off. He got stabbed multiple times. You know, the poison. He was in rough shape. I'll say that. And not to leave Tanjiro out of it either. He was also in rough shape. Of course, you know, he got stabbed through the bottom, like, under his chin, and he was poisoned that way. And he had to, like, use his breathing and etc., etc. So he was able to get out of it, and eventually Daki and Gyutaro were defeated. And, of course, after that, you know, they're really high, you know, ranks, dude. Comparatively to, like, if you look at every single demon, like, in the entire show, like, they're up there. So, of course, they, you know, Muzan was not very happy. And, I don't know, man. So, that kind of, I guess, ends out Season 2. Everybody is injured. The Entertainment District is destroyed. But they were able to defeat, what were they? Were they upper ranks?
Yes.
They were upper ranks, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, 2 upper ranks, which is very impressive, by the way, for 1 Hashira and just 3 regular Demon Slayers. That's very impressive to do.
I will say this. They lost a lot, bro. Like, Tengen lost an arm. Like, yeah, if it wasn't for his sister, Nezuko, it would have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, man. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. Nezuko did help a lot. I'll say that. But yeah, that kind of rounds out Season 2. And where we left off, Tanjiro is in a coma. He's not doing too well. And that kind of leads into Season 3. But before we talk about that, I'd love to talk about the opening. Just talk about the opening real quick before we get into Season 3. Woo! Man, dude, that opening. Man, who was it? It was Man with a Mission is the band, and Millet, I think her name was. I've never heard her stuff before this one, so I don't know how to pronounce it. Feel free to correct me in the comments, guys, how you pronounce her name. Millet. I'm gonna call her Millet. But it was actually collaboration between those 2, which is always interesting to see, because you don't see too many of those. You don't see too many collaborations on openings and endings between 2 completely different artists. So it was very interesting. But I will say this: I loved the opening animation. You guys have already heard that spiel. Ufotable, top tier. I won't go into any of that. But dude, that song is pretty good. As far as where I'd put it in, like, you know, because of course there's 4 openings now. Out of the 4, I don't know. Maybe I honestly think it's on the lower end because Demon Slayer just has some banger openings to begin with. So maybe like third or fourth. But don't get me wrong. Just because I'm putting it third or fourth doesn't mean it's bad. Like, because Demon Slayer, all the openings are good.
True.
There's just comparatively to each other. You know what I mean.
Right.
But yeah, the animation, pretty good. I say pretty good as if it wasn't, like, stellar. But yeah, it was a pretty solid opening altogether, and it was pretty good. I'll say that. But yeah, season 3 started off with a bang. I'll say that. That first scene, dude, like, I know I keep talking about it, guys, I know, but ufotable, the animation, dude, they just make masterpiece after masterpiece of scenes, dude.
Right. Yeah.
In Muzan's like lair or whatever it's called, I'm forgetting at the moment. Like, just the shots and the camera angles that they do, and like the frame rate and the animation, dude, it just looks like you, like, a literal camera could have gone into this world and filmed everything in 8K. Like, I cannot stress enough how good the animation is, and how especially for that scene, but the episode in total. But yeah, man, that first scene with all the upper ranks, they're meeting, and of course Muzan, he's not too happy about some of his upper ranks getting killed, and he's starting to sense a shift that the Demon Slayers are starting to catch up to them, and that they're starting to gain some ground on the front, which what did he say? It was how long has it been since they've killed an upper rank demon? Like,
right,
forever.
It's been forever. Yeah, and the fact that one of the Hashiras, and he's one of the lower tier Hashiras, I believe, and he was able to like defeat it. That doesn't look good on them. One thing that I will say that was really cool was the fact we got to meet all of the upper ranks, and be able to somewhat see their abilities and all that. So especially number 1, right? So it looks like I don't even know what to call him. His father, his uncle,
family member? I don't know.
Some ancestor. I don't even know at this point. So I heard a theory, and I don't know if this makes sense, but the guy might have a twin brother, right?
Interesting.
And like the uncle might have a twin brother. So there's a guy that got corrupted by a demon, and there's another one who's a demon slayer, like another one that actually slays demons. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I could be totally off, and that's fine. Or it could be the same guy that got, like I said, demonized. It could be the same guy. But yeah, man, I just find it kind of interesting in that. But yeah, man, so we kind of started off with a banger, and then now we're on this adventure to start off with Tanjiro getting his new sword, because we all know what happened last time. So we definitely need a new one. So they went to the swordsmith village, right, which is what it's called, I believe, and to get a new sword. And they said it would take a little bit. So in the meantime, he's enjoying the village, and then he meets the love Ashira, right? And we get to meet her a little bit, actually see what she's about. And I believe, on top of my head, we saw the one guy again, with the scar. I don't remember his name off top. But do you know who I'm talking about?
I think I know who you're talking about. Again, I don't remember his name either.
the guy in the whatever exam they took in the beginning.
Right. Yeah.
That was with him. Yeah. So I believe we saw him again. That was pretty cool. So this first episode was kind of tame, because it wasn't like anything crazy, like in terms of fight scenes or anything like that. Like besides the beginning, it kind of was just, then smooth sailing all the way through. And now we're going to get set up to what's to come in this arc. With Tanjiro's sword, what color is that going to turn now? Because now he has a definitive style that he uses, right? As a demon slayer, right? So he actually can like use the what is it called? The
sun breathing?
The sun breathing technique, yeah. So he can use that. So I wonder if his blade's going to turn like red or orange or something. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like the black, because remember the black was like for anybody that doesn't have really a style yet. I believe that's what the black meant for the sword. So now he actually has a style in sun breathing, and now he's able to actually do that. So that's going to be kind of cool to see. And also see the Mist Hashira as well. That's also going to be really really cool. So I can't wait to see that, man. Again, with this review, there's not going to be a whole lot to talk about because it's only the first episode of season 3. So
Right.
and there was like, besides the beginning with like all the upper ranks meeting together and like trying to plot on the Shiras and like get like all that figured out. You have to actually the Tanjiro actually going to the village, trying to get this new sword. So now in the future in this arc, we're gonna see more battles, and we're gonna see them. I forgot the one that he sent after Tanjiro. I can't remember which one he sent, but I know that it's gonna be a significant upgrade from Gyutaro and Daki. So it's gonna be very very interesting. But yeah, man, I'm really excited for this season of Demon Slayer because I remember at the end of season 2, I was like, man, this trailer just seems like it's gonna be so chill. And there were so many of you guys that were like, yo, what is this dude on? Like, yeah, it's like, no, like this is complete opposite of chill. So we're really excited to see what goes on next. And yeah, I just can't wait for the rest of season 3.
Yeah, one thing I do want to point out though is which might be the main storyline. Again, I don't know, but it's probably a storyline that they're going to dive into deeper in the coming episodes. Is when Tanjiro arrived at the Swordsmith village, his what was his name? His swordsmith. It started with an H, Hana something. But anyways, his like sword, his swordsmith in particular, the one who gets really upset at him for breaking the swords.
Right.
He wasn't there. He was kind of missing. So I'm wondering where he's gone off to. Was he kidnapped maybe, or did he just kind of run away? I don't know. But that might be something they explore in the future. Where and they kind of said as well that. It's not Tanjiro. They said, Tanjiro, it's not your fault. He made faulty swords. They shouldn't have broken. It's his fault. So maybe he's a little bit upset at Tanjiro for that. Maybe just a little bit.
He's just built different,
For real, dude. This man broke what? How many swords now? 3? Is it 3?
Yeah, this is gonna be his 3rd sword he's getting.
Okay, so he's broken
broke 2.
Right, he's broken 2. So, dude,
one of them snapped in half, I believe.
Yeah, I remember that with the fight with. During the Mugen Train arc, it was freaking what's his name? I'm forget. Sorry guys, it's been a while since we've seen Demon Slayer. Honestly, besides the first episode, but we'll get names as we go on further into season 3. But yeah, man, he's broken 2 swords, dude.
Yeah,
he is. I'm sure upset with Tanjiro.
Right.
But I remember at some point in this episode. I think it was the Love Hashira, when she was talking to Tanjiro, that she said that there's a secret weapon or something hidden in the swordsmith, and that he should try to find it.
Oh yes, I believe I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
right.
At the end.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So as while he's here, he might as well, right? Try to look for it.
Well, what if it's like the chosen sword, and then he's like the one able to wield it, kind of deal? That'd be sick.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, like you said, it was more of a chiller episode, but to be fair, it's the first episode of the season. What are you gonna do? But yeah, as it goes on from here, I just expect it to keep ramping up and ramping up and ramping up and ramping up, and it's just gonna get crazy, dude. But wait, something else I wanted to touch on. I just literally remembered right now was you mentioned it a little bit, but that guy who's literally the number 1 demon, the number 1 upper rank, who he seems to be related to Tanjiro somehow. I'm not sure how he's related. Maybe like, I don't know. I don't know how far back he was, but I do remember that when Tanjiro was in the coma, before he woke up in the beginning of the episode, he had a dream about this guy, and I don't remember what the dream was, but I just remember he had a dream about him, and then of course he remembered him from his dream at the end of episode 1 when he saw him in person,
Right.
live with the Mistashira. So, like you said, you know, we've heard some theories that maybe he is a twin, and you know, one twin is a demon slayer, one twin is a demon. I don't know though, because if this is an ancestor of Tanjiro, the demon slayer twin should be dead, or at least very old. You know what I mean? So the guy that's with the Mistashira in the Swordsmith village, I think that is the demon. You know, the number 1. So, and this guy seems very powerful. Because, of course, he was fighting with Akaza earlier in the episode, and he seemed to handle Akaza very easily, to be honest. But and you know how Rengoku struggled with Akaza, dude, and how everybody struggled with him. So for this guy, the number 1, to just like shrug him off, that is saying a lot. And he's the number 1. There's still Muzan above him, dude. He's not even the top guy. So look, it's all well and good that they defeated and killed Gyutaro and Daki, but they're just not on the same level. Let's just say that. It's gonna be tough, dude. But with 2 Hashiras by Tanjiro's side, maybe they can get the job done with. Because I believe Muzan sent upper 4 and 5, if I'm not mistaken, the 2 right below Akaza. So maybe with 2 Hashiras, maybe you can get those 2 out of the way. But yeah, man, episode 1 was good. I thought it was really good. I thought it set up the rest of the season really well. We didn't see any Inosuke or Zenitsu, right? I don't think we saw them. And if we did, it was just a little bit.
It was only the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, in season 3, we haven't seen them so far. So,
right.
Oh wait, no, wait. I remember they're off on their own missions, while Tanjiro was in the coma. So they're off on their own missions. I remember that.
Right. Okay, that would make sense.
So wait. So are we not gonna get them this season then? Or I don't want to say this season, this arc.
No, I think it was just that when he was getting his sword. I think they're still gonna be here.
Okay. Well, I hope they are. I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll say this. It was a good introductory episode. Again, nothing super crazy as far as, like, you know, fight scenes go, but, you know, story-wise, we got quite a lot to go on. So, yeah, man, I'm really excited for Season 3. I'm really excited for next week when we can actually, you know, have you guys join us in a reaction instead of just discussing this. I know it kind of sucks we're not having a reaction, but I don't think we could have waited a whole month knowing that the episode was out now, you know, in the theaters. So I think we just had to go see it. It was really good.
Right.
It was a good experience seeing it in theaters. I really loved it. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited for Season 3. I can't wait. And I know it's going to be very, very good.
That is right, guys. And if you guys want to see our full reactions to Demon Slayer Season 3 week by week when they come out, then make sure you guys like and subscribe, and also to click on the notification bell to be notified when we release that content. And also, guys, again, just comment down below what you guys are expecting from the season. You know, what if you guys saw it in theaters like we did, or if you just saw the first episode, what was your opinion of it? What did you like? And what are you like expecting from the season? And yeah, man, again, guys, we're very excited to record this show again, which is kind of weird to say. I actually think this is the only show we've done the second season to, or like another season for it, now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, I think you're right.
Like live.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's gonna be kind of cool for like you'll get our reactions from the second season, and now you're getting our reactions from the third season. So that's gonna be really cool. But yeah, guys, again, thanks for all the support, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.